Whoo. Hey everybody, Kevin E here for you from the One Piece manga chapter reaction slash review. This is gonna be my this is gonna be One Piece manga chapter 1006. So let's get into it. Ooh, okay. We get a color spread. Oh yeah, they did say this last before. We get a color spread with Luffy, Law, and Kid. Uh, it looks pretty nice. Ooh, and we get another color spread with Kaido's crew, all the Toby Ropo, including Drake. That's okay. And Queen, King, and Jack, and Kaido just right in the middle in the background. This is nice. Man, I can't have. I'm gonna have to make another. I'm gonna have to make like a special thumbnail because I can't have both of them as this unless there's a dope panel in the chapter. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's get into it. Live floor, Skull Dome. What has caught her gaze? Babanuki, the not Babanuki, Bawang, the flying squirrel. Uh, I keep wanting to say Zoan. It's the smile user. She still has that mask thing on her face, but she's looking. He got away. Oh, that doesn't happen. Okay, my bad. He got away. 1006 Honorable Horigoro the Flower. Okay. Oh, and apparently when Drake was fighting Apu, Hiragoro was in the back. They were like this really big dude with two swords. And I just thought it was like a random samurai. But if you look closely, the like not the scarf, but like the jacket he's wearing has the same like pattern on as Hiragoro. So I guess I was Hiragoro since that's the name of the chapter. So I was like, all the YouTubers I saw, like, how did he do this? He could have done the life return thing that Loud G did in Dressrosa, and the same thing that Luffy did back in Impel Down. So, he could. Oh, there's a whole chapter dedicated to him. We do need people to die and wanna. Well, I hope he don't die. I hope he don't. The enemy leader Momonosuke was seen escaping. The next panel we see is Yamato and Sonobu beating down a lot of gifters. From the beginning storeroom, we've lost sight of him now, but there's no mistake, and you can see him. Momonosuke has fled with young Master Yamato and the Kunorichi. Huff, huff. We see a sniper finna shoot Yamato. It says something right next. It's like a little title box. Leader of Wano Samurai Army Momonosuke. It zooms in on her clothes. He's like on her back and holding on to her waist, like right there. Okay, so I thought Momonosuke was like right here, and no, Momonosuke is like holding on to her back. Okay, and there he is. Oh, they can like see through her. Okay, I guess there's a. I guess the scope can let them see through it. Okay, well, they can like see through Yamato's clothes and see Momonosuke in there. So that plan was a bust. There he is. Momo's all happy. Sonobu. Sonobu over here. Isn't there a less conspicuous way? He's with the Kunarichi in there. One of the animal merge is saying that. Castle interior, third floor. We get Sanji. Let's go. Sanji, another transmission. The after Momo and Sonobu. Who's young Master Yamato? Hey, which way is the forbidden storeroom? There's a bunch of beaten up gifters, and he's holding one of their faces. And not gifters, just a random beast party because there's no like animal characteristic on him. It's near the entrance of the Skull Dome. Kinemon and the others are on opposite direction. If he goes the other way, he don't fight Jack. That's so. Unless he just hears the noise, then he might just go back. Oh no, someone needs to go protect them. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough decision for Sanji, huh? Because on one hand, you need to go save. I mean, well, you need to go save and protect Kinemon and the rest because they're like heavily injured. On the other hand, it's Momonosuke getting chased down because you hear him. He's getting chased down with Shinobu and some Yamato person. He doesn't know who Yamato is, so his mind could be like, that could be good or bad. That's a tough situation. But since we already know who Yamato is, obviously we'll make the choice to go to Kima. Hopefully he goes there. Sangi goes, where am I needed more? He's like looking side to side, like, which way should I go? Over there, over here? Here. Obviously, Oda don't let us know because all we see is the roof. We don't know which way he goes. I'm guessing, hopefully, he went to where Jack was. Hey, I'm smarter than nine. I'm guessing that has to be black. Maybe that's game. That's probably black.
How do y'all know when I come in with fake names? Am I like the only person that does this or something?
No, but besides hype, like no other person will have that name. I'm smarter than nine.
Oh, I think I would, but then also that's something I would do. So I understand.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you been blabbing here?
You said what? You?
Oh, I said, how you been? I haven't heard from you in a while.
I mean, just working, bro. I'm at work right now. Work more than
Have you
oh
seen
god, work more than grand.
it?
But nah, just working, living life,
Right.
ready to go to sleep.
It's 3 in the morning. Ugh, probably hit the head of this chapter.
Did you read the spoilers?
Um, I did. Well, I didn't read them. I just saw like one sketch out. I know Marco's in here. Other than that, I don't really know anything.
All I got to say is, and this is really disrespectful on my behalf, but somebody's showing why they're the real first division commander of a certain set of pirates. I'm not gonna say no words.
Okay. Okay. All right, chat. Let's get back into it. Next panel, we see oh, floating, moving pretty slowly. Uh, if you look closely, you see smoke on top of the skull. That could be the clouds or Kato's reconcile. It looks like they're finna pass a mountain, unless this is really cloud.
Peep that the clouds
Doesn't
are
make any
blocked.
sense. So yeah, it looks like they're finna pass some sort of mountain. Next panel, entrance of Ogishima. Uh, okay, that could be it.
Heroin.
Bruh, ain't no way.
Heroin.
Oh, bro, all this garbage, bro, all this trash. He is so. How did what? There's no way he took out two Sulongs. Are you kidding me?
Let's be real. Sparrow single-handedly carried the Big Mom Pirates throughout the course of the introduction for One Piece. Like,
Bruh.
let's be
It's
real.
Sparrow though.
He's consistently carried the Big Mom Pirates,
He,
clashing with
I did
King.
not think he could take on two Sulongs.
Well. I told you gotta look though, because Big Mom and Kaido are doing some area of effect shit. The clouds are blocking the moon, so the Sulong went away.
Oh snap! Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. There's a panel right next to where he's speaking. The clouds are covering the moon. Oh, okay. And there's candy everywhere. There's some candy on Wanda's sword.
But still a massive W for Big Man Pirates.
And I don't know how, but unless Oda just forgot, Periscope healed from that first attack. They got off on his face where his eyes were, because he looked okay with his face. I mean, he got scuffs, but that slash attack on his eyes is gone. So unless Oda just forgot to draw it in. Oh, that is wild. Okay, we'll see what this bum got to say. That was close. That was a close call. Warriors of the full moon, indeed. Huff, huff. Perorine. You lost to me simply because the weather wasn't in your favor. Okay, so yeah, you probably would have lost if it was all full moon. Carrie's not really saying anything, but she's grunting. Listen, little panel of Pedro. Listen, you girl must keep moving forward. You talk about avenging Pedro, but 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 did you really expect to get a free pass after trespassing in our territory?
Oh, like, come on, Sparrow is a G.
He's alright. He's alright.
I'm telling you, he's carrying. He's carrying.
Mm. He grips Carrick's head and just throws it to the side. And look like he's walking away because he don't want to finish the job. That's good. If you don't want to mourn anymore of your friends, hop back to the woods and chew on some
That
grass. Bruh, that's disrespectful.
what did he tell Judge? Does a cow cry before he goes to the slaughterhouse? Like, come on, man is savage.
You're more suited to something like that, Piddlerine. Now then, I'm still against allying with the Beast Pirates, but we must teach these upstarts what it means to be an emperor. Hopefully, they can get a second win and just wreck him. Live floor score dome is still all chaotic. One random samurai who got affected by the so I forgot the ice only bullets. This is hopeless. He needs help while we have stamina, but we're at our limit. You must endure it or you'll turn into an ice demon. If it happens, you won't be able to stop rampaging, and you'll definitely die of exhaustion this time. Keep yourself together. Yes, sir. Chopper, he's still working, but the ice only demon effect is covering half his face now, so he better hurry up. Remember, Tanuki-san is working on a Tanuki Tanuki-san is working on a cure while persevering himself. Oh, and we got the man himself.
he came in, saw the name. All right, I don't know who this is, but I'm leaving.
And when he left, he probably back. Uh, garbage up pool. He's still up. I don't know how he's still up. Apu-san, we can't keep this up. Not while they stand between us and the cure. Huff, huff. They're like a steel wall we can't get through. Why did Queenshammer expose us to the virus anyway? Save your whimpering. He won't be moved moved by it. Oh, that's dope. You get a nice panel of hybrid form Drake and okay, yeah, that was here girl in the last chapter. Big form here girl, so he did the life return. Why would you switch sides, ex Drake? That here girl with a flower. Why is Wano's legendary Yakuza boss suddenly here? He's too strong. We can't get anywhere near Tanuki. And Drake doesn't say anything. It's okay. We get the Oribon Wasu, those ninjas that Zoro fought earlier and that were in the Flower Capital, on the Flower Palace, Rob actually. Any nonsense.
How you doing, buddy? I said, howdy ho. So mom's not going to acknowledge me down smarter than him. Nah, I left again.
Love again.
I gotta stop fucking with him.
let's see. What's with this Psyche? He was a severe geezer just a second ago. Now he's as formidable as he was when Kato was trying to recruit him. Okay. Ugh. Are these shivers from excitement? Boss, are you okay? Oh, his hand. Oh, he got affected too. His hand is turning into the ice demon. I may have gotten a little chilly, but I pride myself on fortitude. Being exposed to the virus may have brought me to the brink of death, but it also seems to have drawn out dormant strength. So is he saying he was only able to do the life return because of the only virus?
Nah, he was able to, because he's on the brink of death and his body's fighting off the virus. He was able to tap into previously stowed away, like his untapped strength that he hasn't used in years, which I guess it allowed him to go back to that giant form that he has.
Okay. In other words, gain this power exchanging for my remaining life force. I'll use it to cut down the enemy's main force. Listen, my fellow Yakuza bosses. Yes, great boss. I don't have much time left. If Tanuki-san doesn't make, oh man, is he really gonna die? Dang. All the other Yakuza are just looking at him, and I'm on the cusp of turning into an ice demon. You must end my life without hesitation. If you don't, I'll end up endangering killing everyone in this hall. We can't possibly. He's right. If the boss becomes an ice demon, there'll be no stopping him. I'm counting on you. Well, if his face demon, if his face is regular. Now us ex Maragumi will find out just how strong this so-called legend is when he's rushing in on him. Isn't that style? Obsite, one sword, flower style. You darn geezer. Holy light. Flare, yeah. Oh, he just
Master.
takes out all of them, or most of them. Mm. Man, that's wild. Yep, and there's blood coming from all of them too. So they're done. He's just cutting down everybody. You know, Odin, I used to always wonder how things would have ended up if
What it do?
Odin was that? Is that non?
Long time listener, first time caller here.
Nigga.
Yep.
Hey, hold up, man. My Bluetooth is on.
Hey, long time listener, first time. That was hilarious.
Stupid. Um, I used to always wondered how things would have ended up if you had, if if you and I had challenged Kaido back then, back when I was in my prime. But not anymore. Kinema and the others did a splendid job executing this raid, and I found myself interesting prodigy. He remembers Luffy. Now I know the sun will rise on Wano again. And Queen sees us in the foreground. So Queen will just chilling last chapter. Hey, you gotta be kidding me. He'll take out the whole floor if I don't stop him. He has, he has a laser beam in his neck. What does this dude not have? What the hell? Watch out, Queen, some beam incoming. Huh? Phoenix Brand. Ooh, okay. I'm your opponent, remember? That hurt, you bum. Was that some sort of shockwave? Oh, he's starting to bleed out the mouth. Okay. So that was all force because I remember Oda said his flames don't actually burn, so that was all force. Jeez. Wait, wait, hold on. Never mind. I guess that's from the cigar because there's smoke coming out of his mouth. Marco, if you want the samurai, you have to kill me first. And he shoots the beam down on Marco. I think he dodges or he just disperses fire in a cool like circle way. Dang it! What a pestilence! What a persistent wrench! Go to the underworld. King comes out and slashes his arm completely off. Okay. Whew. And Marco, with his other hand, makes like a. What is he actually doing? He's on like a legs, and he does this, and flames come out of it. And there's a little after effect that says glow. And he moves his hand around like in a swirl motion. Blue bird.
It's like a
And this
special
big
cannon on.
fire attack goes straight at King. Ooh, flying right through into a house. DeMarco follows that up with a he's legit using his knee, not even his foot, his knee. And he just zooms and hits King. Dang. Queen gets back up with a gun and he says a gun and he's back into his regular form. Don't get ahead of yourself. And see a claw come. And it just kicks Queen right through another wall. Phoenix Claw. Is he get, is he really gonna take on both of these dudes the whole Wano?
There's one more.
That is wild. This panel's kind of nice though. He's like on one leg with his phoenix claws out. One hand is completely a wing, and the flames is coming off him. That is nice. As expected, back twofold, but bounties over a billion isn't easy. That looked pretty. That looked pretty easy. Hurry up, Tanuki. Topper, the girl reindeer, or I think it's a reindeer or deer. No, I think it's a deer. And the go is still working. And Paris Sparrow. Oh, what is he gonna do? Get out of here.
3v1.
That is King and Queen look pretty tired. They are man, they look like they're finna go out for the count. My goodness. Paris Sparrow sees this and he says, well, I'll be. Isn't that Mark over there? He looks pretty worn out. Cuckoo, cuckoo, put. I mean, he does have a scratch on his face somehow. We don't really see how he got that, but see, it looked like he took on Queen and King pretty easily. He said it was hard, but that looked like it was light work. Oh, dang. I can already see the next panel. Oh, nonsense says something. Oh, StreamYard won't connect to my Bluetooth. Oh, okay. I guess. You can up in Discord whenever I'm done or whatever. I guess don't use your Bluetooth. Then?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna hop back in Discord whenever you finish this.
All right. But the next panel, we see Hiragoro just sitting down. Giants only completely took over his face, and we can see two of the Yakuza bosses coming up from behind with their swords. Do it. This is what I want. The last few moments where like a gift from the heavens away. If you let me live any longer, you'll only be endangering yourselves. I, Hiragoro, the flower, no longer have any regrets. I leave the rest to you guys. No break next week. With that, he entrusts his hope and desires to his comrades. In the chapter. Dang. Man. So that's technically just Hiragoro and Orochi who died in this battle so far. I know Oda wanted this to make Marineford look cute. And only two people died in the last one. So I was thinking maybe like
Well,
four. I was thinking Nekomamushi and then yeah, I thought
well,
they were gonna die after the Jack fight.
we've gotten more daughter deaths than we had in Marine Ford, and I think that's where the deaths are going to be on more so the daughter characters, and then maybe a couple not major characters but minor characters like a Hiragiro or well, Orochi's kind of major, but you know what I'm saying, like, and then
Mm-hmm.
I it's setting up for what's the name to die as well, Marco.
You think Marco's gonna die?
I think I think next chapter is the tragedy chapter, and we get Marco getting killed or getting taken down by Bear Sparrow, King and Queen. We see Jack, and he pulls up on the scabbards, and he starts to wreck house. And we see that Sanji ended up going towards Momo, and Momo wasn't in trouble. So I think we get kind of like here, Gero dies, Marco's defeated, Jack starts to decimate the scabbards, and then we go to the rooftop and we get the rooftop centuplet, and they're all just combobulated, just destroyed.
Mm.
And then like it's the next chapter. But then knowing older, we probably won't get none of that. We just go straight to Robin versus Black Maria.
You know that was so hard. I don't know. I mean, it seems it seems like Marco's taking care of King and Queen pretty easily. I don't know what Perospero can really do because when he was fighting Big Mom, he just stood in the background until he was like until Big Mom grabbed him. Oh, there he is. I don't really know. I mean, I do see a cut on his face, which is really interesting. Like, I wonder how he got that. I mean, obviously, like getting attacked, but he got his whole arm chopped off and just, reflamed it up. Like, he's all good now.
I think maybe are you talking about Marco's cut?
Yeah, on his face. Well, not a cut. It's like when you've been in a long fight in manga, you have those little like patches of bruises on the side of your face.
I mean, well, he is solo and two top tier characters in the One Piece verse. So the fact that he's supposed to heal himself as well. So I understand like it's kind of a little continuity issue, but I don't know, it's still kind of high.
You know, he just did. He just kept throwing them through walls, and as soon as Queen got back up, he just knocked him right through another one like that. Like it was nothing.
Can y'all hear me, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Dang, this thing Chuck be on BS, man.
We heard you and when you was like, yeah, long time listener here, first time caller. Bro, I lost it because I was like, this man gonna try to throw off that. Yeah, like I can't tell who this nigga is.
Now I saw your name at first. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what we on tonight. All right.
Because I wanted to see if Geek was gonna know who I was, bro. And I didn't even. I had my camera muted and mic muted, and Geek knew exactly who. He was like, oh, this is Black. I was like, God damn it.
You don't want to go do something like that.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I was like, that's either Black or Hype. I'm thinking that's Black though.
I was a champion for y'all, man. Y'all like it?
It was an 8.
Okay.
I really like it. I'll probably give it an 8. There was a bit of stupidness in the middle, bit of stupidness, but it was good overall.
Like the goat of the Big Mom Pirates. Yo, real talk, Perospero might have leapfrogged Katakuri.
Y'all are bugging. This from one chapter?
That is all Black. I would never say that. I would never
in
say
terms of overall character, based on every panel that we've seen Perospero in, he's been a badass. He's talked shit.
That man lost the arm to a bomb.
And also got some of the best dialogue in the series.
I mean, true. I'm not denying that. But, again, he lost an arm to a bomb. I don't see Katakuri losing an arm to a bomb.
Katakuri lost to Luffy. God damn it.
Perospero lost to Luffy, too.
I don't recall Perospero and Luffy fighting.
You don't remember him putting up a candy wall and Luffy breaking through that mud?
Is there a fight going?
I mean, it wasn't technically a fight, but, you know.
It was Luffy displaying that he can. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Essentially, his attacks versus Luffy attacks ain't really going to work. Y'all see that boy Marco out there bodying them boys?
Exactly. He looked like he was coasting them. That is wild.
I don't think he was coasting necessarily, but I also believe that Marco's going down next chapter.
I think somebody else is going to join the fight.
Well, no, I think Perospero's going to attack Marco. It's going to be a 3v. 3v1.
Casper ain't doing nothing.
I mean,
Because remember they teamed up, right?
mm-hmm.
And the conversation with Marco and stuff, with Queen when she was out, not Queen, Big Mom when she was outside, she hemmed him up. You know, Periscope was kind of like, I mean, what you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? And then Wanda and Karen pulled up, and you know, Marco left. He's like, I mean, what you want me to do? You know, so I mean, yeah, I feel like at this point, both licks have been given,
No,
and Periscope's gonna help Marco.
well, see, this is where I don't know if you read the chapter yet, but
I haven't.
it's a little bit more dialogue into it. And Paris Sparrow states, he says that as much as I dislike this alliance with the Beast Pirates, we must teach these upstarts what it means to be an emperor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say Paris Sparrow got some of the best dialogue.
But
Dialogue don't mean that you can beat anybody.
He an OG though, man. So it's like, I don't know, bro.
Hey,
It's like you think about like him and Marco been in the game for a long time.
true. But
So even though
Marco ain't put like do you cry for a cow and go to a slaughter? Like, come on, man.
I don't know. I think Chopper gonna come in like Sanji with the kung fu point, break the sword, give the what's the name to Higuro to allow him to retain his powers, but you know heal him. And I think they kind of, I don't know, because if it's a 3v1, bro, Marco going down.
But he can heal. Like, I don't like. They haven't explained how Marco. Like, it seems like he can heal indefinitely. They have to explain how you hurt him.
But the healing and fatigue are two different things.
What are two different things? Say it again.
Healing and fatigue. It's two different things. Yeah, I mean, like he's not a literal phoenix, you know. So it's like it's a devil fruit. So you still get the same purpose of him being a man, him being tired.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I don't know. Like those two little panels of Queen and King, after they got knocked through like three walls, they look like they're done. Like they can barely move. I mean, obviously they're gonna move again to the X and Orange, but if they weren't, I don't know. They look like they're gonna be done.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It depends on which walls they got knocked into and where. Cause Sanji, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think they're still in the hall. Like they're still in the life room hall.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
But they go pretty far though. they did go pretty far.
I mean, nah, but what do you think Sanji went? Like,
No clue.
Honestly, I honestly think he went towards Yamato because he doesn't know who Yamato is. And then we're gonna get another Sanji female standoffish, but like this time, Shinobu's there, so Shinobu, like, you know,
That would be so bad. Like all I'm saying is this is gonna be even more gas on the Sanji hate. If that thing that Black said Sanji goes towards Yamato and then Jack makes up with Kinemon on them and just start beating them while they're already near dead. Like, that's even gonna put even more hate on them after that Robin chapter. Like, yo, why would you go towards Yamato after you heard on the intercom they're mad about Yamato running away with Momo and Shinobu?
they don't know who he doesn't know who Yamato is though. You know what I'm saying?
But he knows Shinobu was there, so he knows like you know, obviously it's somebody that's an ally.
Cause like, why would they be mad? Like, if I, obviously it's the heat of the moment, but when you get to think about it, it's like they're on the intercom and they're mad about Yamato running away with Momonosuke. So you should think like, why if they're on the Beast Pirate side, shouldn't they be happy that they just caught Momonosuke? If this person is running away with them and they're mad about it, that means they're not on the Beast Pirate side.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I gotta read it, but like just hearing it, I feel like Sanji went to go to Kinemon. It just makes sense, but the trajectory, maybe where Yamato and them are headed, they can almost like
I,
interlap each other, I guess, or like meet at the same place. You know what I'm saying?
and then we're gonna get the Hiyori Momo reunion because I like where you're going.
Yeah. The only thing that comes into play, like I feel like, and it may be bad with Jack. Jack's gonna get thrashed. Like, some Sanji come in, damn near one shot, buddy. He gets up, goes hybrid, and then it's like a Yamato and Sanji attack, and then kind of like takes Jack out.
Are we gonna see Yamato's fruit?
Yeah, we'll probably see the maybe.
I think we would have to, but I feel like we would see that against Orochi, because Orochi has to come into play here. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that Sawyer said like, what if when he said like, what if Usopp fights Orochi solo?
No, my homeboy said, what if I had reposted it and tagged Nine and Valiant is like, well, Usopp and he wants Usopp and Page One to 1v1. But like Usopp to solo Page One. I was like, nah. I know a lot of Sanji fans that probably rage quit after that.
But what?
we already
know Sanji can body Page One. That's not even an issue. If Usopp was going against, that's fine. I wouldn't care about that.
That man Valley was like, he'd definitely be beating up Oda. I was like, whoa.
He said it's like basically beating up Odin.
Nah, no, but like said he posted a meme like me inside Oda's office. Man, I'll knock one of y'all niggas out. Like basically saying if that would happen, he'd try to fight Oda. If Usopp was the solo Page One, he wouldn't.
Yeah, that's wild. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It has to be
they already
growth.
set it up.
Yeah, I mean, like it has to be growth for these characters. That's the thing. Like there can't be a consistency. I mean, Usopp, yeah, I'm a brave warrior. I'm starting to be a more brave person to see. But people got mad even in after his times. Like he ain't brave no more. I'm like if he confirmed himself to be brave, his story is done. To accomplish your goal is the end game. Like none of them can accomplish what they want to do. It's all end of series type things. That's what, like, when people hype up Zoro, I'm like, I get it. Why? And there's no disrespect. It's a progression thing. Luffy is the only one that you can, like, amplify to that degree because he's the captain and the main character. Besides that, like, nobody else should be put on that high pedestal. Everybody has to go through a progression.
I would put Nami on any type of pedestal.
That's wild. Because Robin definitely looking better than Nami does art.
You mean the prostitute or Robin?
Wow, she was a prostitute in training. Okay.
No, I don't think that makes it better, man.
Wait, so that's worse, because that means she was fucking for free.
Well, she was training. That doesn't mean she was doing any activities. Since she was learning. Now you got somebody who's a gold digger, so they out here, selling their body willingly.
Hey, whoa. She was not. She was She was a geisha as well, willingly, but it
Wasn't
was
she
but,
getting?
but it was for the
Wasn't
greater good. It was for the greater
wasn't
good.
wasn't she attending fish fries like 100% of the time?
Okay. Oh wait, you were talking about now. I thought you were talking about Hiyori, but okay.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about not. I mean, he already was protected.
Yeah, that's why I said she was for a good cause. But okay, Hmm, okay. Like 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 Robin went passed around from crew to crew since she was 14.
She said she did what she had to do to survive. I respect it.
Woo!
That's whole words right there.
That is whole words. That is whole
I was
words.
about to say, if a girl tell you that, you immediately like, oh yeah, you was a hoe.
You want to be a hoe? Be a hoe. But Nami was a hoe too.
I found it funny that yeah, I don't know if y'all seen the Kubo interview or whatever. Right, people was flipping out about that when like that was just the wrong translation. When the other translation came out, nobody had nothing to say about it. Nobody recanted. Niggas done burnt they novel. Niggas burnt their volumes of bleach for what? Just to look stupid.
That's it. The same way people burnt LeBron James jerseys and other stuff. Just stupid.
And then this
I
even
don't. I don't even know what he really even said. I saw like whatever snippets of the interview and stuff about like female characters or whatever. I
yeah
guess I don't know
he,
if that
he
was like the whole reason.
He so basically the bad translated version made it seem like he was being sexist and stuff and saying how Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't have any like sexy characters and blah 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 this and gender roles and stuff like just made
Right.
it seem like Kubo was just like out of you know what I'm saying a woman's to be seen not heard type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Kubo was super sexist. That's how they was making it
As
seem.
a woman should, you know what I'm saying? Carry
Wow.
on.
But then like then the other translation came out and he was basically asking the Jujutsu Kaisen author like how come all of your female characters are kind of the same? They're like the same old. There's no difference in personality and everything and no difference in figure shape and all that. And the Jujutsu Kaisen manga was saying like how he wasn't really confident in like drawing a feminine character yet. So like this was his version of femininity and stuff. And like Kubo was like, okay, like then he was just saying that he was just glad that there was no gender roles. And I was like, these niggas here just took a whole wholesome conversation just to make it something that it wasn't supposed to be.
I mean, that's media, bro. Like some people are gonna take whatever to spin their own agenda. But no, I'm like it. Well, watching Kaizen, I can see why he said that because they do kind of all look alike.
Yeah,
But
and you know Kubo got like millions of female characters on his in his manga. You know,
yeah,
they all vary from looks to personalities and everything. So
yeah. I mean, personalities are a little different. Are different in Kaizen. I feel like I can see why it would be similarities in certain characters, but I feel like they're different. But
I,
no,
I,
for sure, like
I was about to
Kubo
say
definitely.
they all feel like they got that Sakura kind of mode.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That's all that Space Jam 2 stuff.
Man,
Don't I know you shouldn't even say nothing because he gonna piss me off. Shouldn't even,
Lola looked like she got ran through, dog.
bro. First of all, you're disgusting.
Yeah,
No,
I saw a lot of people on
LeBron
Twitter
just
were mad about how they
Look, let me
toned it
tell you,
down.
you disgusting. First of all, because y'all niggas had
LeBron
everything in the world to
disrespected
say
Lola
when I
already.
always said something about carrying. Now y'all niggas about to have a heart attack over Lola Bunny.
Look. We all expected Karen and Wanda to be Pearl Sparrow, okay? We can't help the fact this nigga got 2 more bodies under his belt. He done took Pedro down there.
Look, I dare so flip teams too quick, didn't I?
You did though. I thought you'd have been on here talking more. Hey, what's crazy is I called that too. I was like, hey, I wonder if because Big Mom changed the weather, they lost their Sulong.
Yeah.
And then I didn't read the spoilers, and then when I read, I was like, hey, look at that, that's crazy.
And like that's the first thing I said. I said you was like, how did they lose? I was like, nah, the Sulong. They lost their Sulong because of the clouds.
Yeah, cloud cover.
If that didn't happen, Pearl Sparrow would have been in the dirt.
Possibly, we don't know because he got awakened in Devil Fruit, bro.
Yeah, like
this nigga built a escalator, whatever.
Okay, what is that? Y'all always bring that up. What is an escalator gonna do with these hands?
No. It's the detail and what he did in a matter of seconds.
The Candy Palace, dude.
And he built a whole factory, like pound for pound, exactly the same as Caesar was working in, and Punk has it. Like that's wild. So this dude got hella creativity with his Devil Fruit.
He should be dead. He dies in this arc.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of wish he died too, but you know. But back to this Lola Bunny though, LeBron fucked up. Okay.
He's not the one that made the design.
He okayed it. He executive producer. He okayed it.
He is?
I ain't know LeBron could do animation.
Hey man. She don't look like Lola, dog. She look like she had about 4 kids from Bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you know, I'm out here trying to get back in shape. Y'all got me out here hooping again. Like, it's crazy.
The movie should be good, even with the redesign.
She look like her bunny. She look like her name should be a bunny formerly known as Lola. That's what it should be.
Let me find out this man not here distraught over Lola Bunny.
I ain't distraught. I just it's just crazy to me because you know people gonna compare. You already know people are going to compare. That's why I don't know why you went down this road. You could have done something. You could have changed the name completely. You could have did something on the same line. When you put a face down,
it was too, sexualized. They had to tone it down.
I can appreciate that. But if you're gonna do that, then you don't still give it a shorts like a bunny. Like would be women's basketball shorts aren't that short. Make her look like a basketball player. Like give it a tire of a basketball player.
I think even the animators were upset about the whole design, but they still wanted to relive the glory days.
Gee, her feet look wild. They rounded them motherfuckers at the bottom. What the hell is this?
I don't know. They said that I was watching a video. They said that they're gonna be in their regular 2D designs, like in the first movie, but then they saw those 3D ones, and then in the description they said they're gonna be going through a bunch of Warner Brothers properties, Looney Tunes and LeBron. So that's probably like their designs changed on what movie they're in. So probably near the end during the basketball game. That's when they turn like 3D, like we saw in those things on Twitter. But I think most of the movie they're gonna be 2D.
I ain't gonna hold you. The image I saw with Bugs, I'm like, all right, but he do look kind of crisp. It look like his fur is matted carpet, but still looks pretty good.
Yeah, he did a good job on that.
But I don't know. I'm still.
I thought you was gonna say I ain't gonna hold you. The moment I saw the preview, saw LeBron, I thought you was gonna say I ain't watching this bullshit. I swear I thought that was gonna come out your mouth.
They got Michael Jordan in there. I'm boycotting it.
I was just about to say I don't know if I'm gonna watch. I was gonna ask when it come out July. I'm like I don't know. Oh no,
I'm gonna watch it.
I know you gonna watch it.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna watch it.
favorite movie. It was one of the first movies I remember seeing as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember this like it was yesterday. Remember sitting in the seat beside my mom, and I was scared because back then the movie theaters had like curtains on the sides, so I thought like the motherfuckers was gonna come out from the sides. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was gonna come on the screen.
That's funny.
If they don't get my boy Mike in it, I'm boycotting the movie.
MJ?
Yeah, they gotta have him in there.
Nah, it's not. It's not a part two. This is his own. That's what I'm like. But why still call it Space Jam? If it's its own thing, why would you still call it Space Jam?
It still is. It's not. I know. It's not like a direct sequel, but it still has like the elements of it. Yeah. I don't know. It's like a whole story. It's confusing.
I mean, I agree with your logic because that's how a lot of people viewed it. Like, oh, okay, so this is a sequel to like, no, it's not a sequel. Okay, so it's not a sequel, but you essentially doing the same thing. You just doing it your own way. Then I'm like, at
Yeah.
that point, just make your own movie and make a different name. What you're doing is you're playing off the name because you know people are gonna see it. You already got this comparison between you and Mike as far as like on the court. So you're gonna do it again in film. So I guess make it to where like you got an upper hand. It is what it is, I guess. Like it really don't make a difference to me. Whether I see it or not, ain't gonna be no never mind. You know what I'm saying? But in a little bit of agreement to Black, like Space Jam for what it was at the time was like a really dope movie. You know, and I was on Facebook the other day talking about this before we even saw these things, like screenshots or the images and stuff. And we was just giving quotables about Space Jam. Like with Charles Barkley, was it that psychiatrist's office? It wasn't a dream. It really happened. Like, I mean, dying, bro. It's just the way he said it. I'm like, hey, horrible acting in that movie. By far, some of the worst I've seen. But I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? As a child, you're not expecting quality acting from NBA players. You're there because the Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan. That's why you were there. And that's what they gave you. You know, they 100% did that part. So it's like, with this one, it's like, what are you giving me now? I've seen what is considered to be the best out of this particular franchise. And now you're giving me a part two that's not a part two. So whatever you bring to the table has definitely got to exceed that expectation. If it don't, it's going to be trash.
Yep.
So, well, I ain't going to say it's going to be trash, but in better terminology, I guess it'll be a flop. Which is ironic because that's what LeBron does.
Mm-hmm. I know the visual. I know for a fact the visuals are gonna be good because it's today's time. They're gonna make it look good. The story, they didn't release like the scripts and how like LeBron and his son goes through this the Warner Brothers film lot. They get stuck into the movie world. Don Cheadle like this villain trying to overtake something. They go through movies and at the end they play a basketball game for some reason. I know there's like this silver ball and like every screenshot they're holding this silver ball. I know that's for something important. The story seems interesting. Obviously the visual is gonna be good. 50-50 if it's gonna be as good as Space Jam because they it has something to it. You know what I mean? For the first one.
Yeah, for sure. Like even the story in Space Jam wasn't the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Tunes, for whatever reason, these aliens see Looney Tunes, want to go there and bring them to their space park. Okay. And in order to keep themselves safe and everything else like that, they don't want to lose to the monsters. They gotta play a basketball game. Sure, I'll buy it, right? And in doing so, you got to find Michael Jordan. All right, like a hell of a reach here, but the way they did it was okay. You know, again, for what it was during this time, the CGI and everything and all that stuff. Again, like it hit and miss. The acting was really bad, but you know, the people that like Bill Murray excelled in that. Obviously, the Looney Tunes characters did what they were supposed to do. Voice actors did a great job. And the animation for what it was at the time, with Wayne Knight getting flattened, Michael stretching his arm at the end. Like, you know how many people, people, not just children, people was stretching their arms to do certain things and acting like they was Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's nothing iconic from this LeBron James film that I can take away, for me, I'm gonna be like, you missed the mark. I would have rather you just made something completely different. But I agree with you. The CGI, the special effects, by far will be better than the previous Space Jam. But I guess like with the synopsis, them going from movie lot to movie lot, that's pretty interesting. Because depending on what is there, I wonder if that's going to be like a transition as far as either gameplay or bringing in different characters, like different Looney Tune characters, which is what he should really do. You know, like bring in different characters maybe people don't necessarily know about, you know, and have them more involved in that way. But I don't know, because if Don Cheadle's a threat, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no really Monstars, and if it is, then how? How do they get there?
No, they did. There was this one screenshot of his son wearing a jersey, and Don Cheadle was like holding his shoulder, and he in the jersey says "Goon," and then people was like speculate, right under Goon it's gonna be Squad, so the enemy team is gonna be called Goon Squad. That's kind of lame. That's nowhere near Monstars.
Well, I remember like it was wasn't it like something? Oh no, man, I could be mixing this with something else. Like, wasn't it like a goal with the with Looney Tunes before?
Oh, not to my knowledge. Maybe, but I know I don't remember that.
I gotta look it up. Otherwise, in this reminiscence of Toon Squad, which would be trash.
Do you like the new jerseys?
I mean, they're cool. They're cool. I mean, it's really just a nostalgia for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's really that's what it is. Like, seeing those jerseys when I was a shorty, I wanted one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is something I gotta have. And even as an adult to this day, I'm like, I'm still gonna get one. I may not wear it, but I'm still gonna get one. You know. And I mean, again, it's a movie for children. It ain't for me. You know, it's not made to gear towards our demographic. It's for the children. So I get it. You know, you be the hero to these younger children growing up and have them want to be like LeBron James. That's fine, perfectly fine. But I don't see it being too well if it's the acting. In my opinion, I feel like it's gonna be bad, just like it was with the previous one. And I mean, besides the CGI and stuff like that, if the storyline doesn't make too much sense, you know, he's shooting himself in the foot. So that's why, because like you just don't name it Space Jam. Just name it something different. It ain't really nothing with the nostalgia. It's just naming something different because this is your project. Here's the deal. I would like to see them do one with the football though. That's what I would have liked to see.
Oh man, your profile picture sounds. It looks like it sounds just like you.
Blockhead? That's messed up, bro.
No, it's just like the way, like you sound mad. I'm just looking at your profile picture. It
Oh.
just sounds like.
All right, man. I'm not. Look, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't mad about it. Like, go get your money, King. You know what I'm saying? You know, inspire the youth. You got your son, but you actually got your son playing in it. I congratulate you there. Mike didn't have his actual children in there. Well, maybe he had
I don't know
Jeffrey
if
in
that's
there.
his actual son.
Well, I think he had Jeffrey and his daughter in there. But Eric Gordon, who was an NBA player, ironically, was also in Space Jam at the time playing his younger son, Marcus Short. I'm like, I don't understand why that is. He was clearly old enough to be in the. It didn't make any sense to me. So I'm like, okay, sure, that makes sense, but I don't know. So,
I remember last year they revealed some photos where they had the Joker and the Pennywise. So people were saying like they're gonna be like in the foreground watching the game or help out, and then they showed somebody wearing the mask from the movie with the green mask. He had a referee outfit on, so they're like he might be the ref for the game. That'd be pretty cool.
in Space Jam,
Yeah, because they said they're gonna bring in like a ton of Warner Brother properties for this.
okay, now that's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Now that would be it. Now, okay. If he does Looney Tunes with Animaniacs, you got me sold. You got something
Oh, they
good
gotta
there.
do that. Oh, now that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that's a definite missed opportunity. Especially Pinky in the Brain, old chick, old girl that be asking those questions, the little girl. Pretty much all the Animaniacs characters. So it's a missed opportunity if you don't bring them in. Um, but even then, that's what I'm saying. Like just thinking like other WB variations of Looney Tunes when they were superheroes and stuff. I feel like you kind of got to touch base. It's almost like a multiverse, and that'll be fine. Like
Hmm.
that's a dope little concept. I'm not gonna lie, because it's different movies, so you go into different versions of those movies or shows. That's fine. But if you bringing in it and Joker and the Mask, oh, oh, kudos to you, then, LeBron. Kudos. I will reserve the right to be wrong. I will take the egg on my face. I will pick my face up from the ground, and I will admit when I'm wrong and say you brought in a great film, something people weren't expecting, and you made it happen. Congrats. That's what I will say. But if that don't happen, and even if you bring these characters in and you still miss the mark, oh, you just trash.
Yep.
Trash. Well, I ain't trying to hate on them. You know what I'm saying? I hope it does well, honestly.
Yeah, the fact that it has Space Jam is gonna make a lot of money, even if it's bad or good. Like the opening night is making a lot of money.
But see, that's what I was saying. Like that's just marketing at that point. Like that's just smart. Because, like you said, like the fact that the name of it. Because otherwise, you name it your own entity. You know what I'm saying? But this now gears towards an older demographic like myself, yourself included, obviously. And then the younger children that's growing up because they don't have this, you know. So I get why. Like, all right, well, let me see what this is about. You know, see if this is good as the other one. Let's see if it holds up. So you don't get people that's gonna go in like that anyway, or just watching it because they're a fan. Not too many people watching it just because at that time, like Looney Tunes being like in a movie like that with arguably one of the most famous people on earth at the time, you know, that it just made sense. It's the same when they did Monkey Bone uh, with Brendan Fraser. Like there was a lot of animated shows or movies like that had animated characters, or Cool World, or Who Framed Roger Rabbit. A lot of those shows like that, or movies like that.
I like that movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was again a interesting concept. Bringing these animated characters in. You got a bad female character, like Lola Bunny was kind of designed based on that with Space Jam, which is why so many people was like, get the whole furry thing. And I get it. If this is a children's movie, you don't really want to add sex appeal. Completely understand that for sure. But then you also dress her up in a halter top and short shorts. So what are we selling? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just like when you do that, you make it look ugly. But the design is ugly, I'll say. But again, you got her in a halter top and short shorts. Like it don't make sense to me. Like you might as well just made it look bad. You know?
I get why they're doing this for the nowadays and age with women empowerment. I saw in 3C film that he said that the movie producer said that Bugs was the main star of the show with Michael Jordan, the other one. So now the main star of the show that's gonna be with LeBron is gonna be Lola.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess they gotta have a lot of focus on her with LeBron and stuff. Kind of weird.
Is it weird to like if Lola's being the main protagonist? I'm thinking like the Wayne Wade son would be a better fit. Is it weird that? Okay, never mind. How? Because like just make a woman's make a woman's movie then. If that's like it was a female lead, obviously I'm not saying old boy son is a girl, but play on words, play on the whole situation. Anyway, that's interesting though.
Yep.
That's interesting.
You ready for this WandaVision today?
I'm mad, man.
Why?
I'm mad because like I've been lied to too many times with the past 3 episodes. I've been lied to too many times, and I was wrong, so I'm even more mad. So as great as WandaVision is, I'm not excited. I'm not excited.
Why?
It's about to be over, man. I don't want it to be over.
This is the last episode.
I don't want to watch it yet. I get off and go ahead and turn it on, but I'm like, I don't want to watch it yet. I done heard, well, it's going to be 2 hours. No, it's going to be 50 minutes. Well, it's going to be titled this, and if it's titled this, that means these characters and this is going to happen. No, it's titled this. Okay, well, it's speculated and been, shown with these, not spoilers, but theories or whatever, that this, that, and the third is going to be in there at the very end, and we're going to get 3 episodes of an hour long each. None of that was the case. So I've just been kind of like disappointing myself, believing other people as opposed to just focusing on the show itself.
I just can't wait. And then, whenever you, Gran, and I don't know who else watches it. I think Valley. Whenever y'all ready, I'm all ready for for today to do it if y'all can, if y'all want to.
What you think gonna happen?
I know, obviously, they're gonna fight Agatha, beat her somehow, and fight the other Vision. I'm thinking that somehow the Vision that Wanda made is gonna go into the Vision that Howard made, and so that now Vision, so we can fully bring back Vision, obviously without the Mind Stone. And I did see this one cool theory from New Rockstar that was saying like they use Vision because they're in like 2013 inside the Hex. When you go into the Hex, it morphs your body and stuff around to be in that time period. And they did the timeline. They were like, Vision was the Vision like body parts they got now was technically the Ultron body parts back in 2013. So that was like, wouldn't it be cool if as soon as he goes through the Hex, it's Ultron?
Mm. So they really doing the West Avengers. Okay, mixed with the House of M. All right.
That
I mean,
would
hey,
be
if that was to happen, that'd be decent. The West. You ever read that? The West Coast Avengers.
no,
That
I
whole
never
thing.
read it, but I always like hear about it and stuff.
Yeah. Well, like so. Obviously, this whole series is like House of M vibes for sure.
Mm.
But with the West Coast Avengers, that's when you got the White Vision, the whole situation now with Vision, and Wanda having a home with children and a pet there. Uh, really, it was an agent that was supposed to be protecting them.
Oh, my bad. That Mike Jung was on mute.
Not good. I can't remember. I don't know who was supposed to be protecting them, but I don't know. I mean, if that was to happen, bro, that would be fire. But they would try to kill him.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna try to kill him for sure. And I don't know, 'cause, like that's the whole Wonder Man thing, you know. But his name not Simon Williams or whatever the heck his buddy name is. That's what, like all my. It's crazy because I said the White Vision stuff back with Endgame. I talked about it then. I was like, oh, what would it be dope if we get White Vision? Because they took his body and they reanimated it and they made this, and again, like that goes until like he gets his memories back and it becomes Vision again. Uh, I don't know. They had to do it. They had to do it very well to make it make sense. Otherwise, I don't know if I like it. But that Ultron, I like that. I like that theory a lot. So
Most definitely.
do you think Nightmare's behind this, or you think it's just Agatha and Wanda?
I can if hopefully Doctor Strange pops up at the end. I don't know. Maybe hope. I can see it a little bit. Well, I'm really doubtful. It kind of looks like it's just Agatha, but it might surprise us where it was Nightmare all along and stuff like that. And quick shout outs to Bond QQ or QQ. Salute. Can't wait for Wano Arc to end. Odin would have already whooped Kaido. I don't know. If Odin was still alive, like today, probably. Yo, no, but I mean, Kaido would have got stronger too. So that's a 50-50 on that end. But
Older with a
for me,
body Kaido.
I'm all for my boy Kaido. Yeah, I can't wait for it to end either. But if they were still alive, they both had the same amount of years to train. They were both pretty much equal back in the
Nah,
day.
man. Kaido said, "Look, if you had pulled up on me, I would have lost." Here, girl just
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I'm talking about like
Here, girl just said this chapter. Hey, look. I wish I had a did. I wish I had pulled up with Olin back in the day because we would have beat Kaido. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just said it.
I think she knew like 1v1. You know what I'm saying? And then, like he definitely, I think Kaido said, if my army and your army would have went against each other as soon as you get back, then yeah, we would have lost because my army was like garbage. But it's better now. It could contend with you.
Yeah, but if Kaido's still there, Kaido not just laying down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, like, that's like, even if crew be crew and the crew loses, I mean, maybe Kaido does run. I don't know, but I feel like Kaido gonna go to the bitter end. So that's the way I look at it.
You know what I mean? I'm all my boy Kaido. Bond QQ also says Mary Joe's arc is better. I would say that for like when it was just beginning in Wano, and then we already had Mary Joe's arc. I would say that, but now, now with these fights and stuff that's going on, especially what we saw from Marco today. Nah, I can't really say that. And she also says, um, I really believe Imu Sama would whoop both Kaido and Big Mom.
I don't know about all that.
I Yeah, I don't know. It's just the fact that since we don't know if that person is a fighter or not, like if we know, like we get their reveal and they get like when we see like their build or whatever, so they're a fighter. I could believe that because obviously if you're like running the world secrecy, you're probably stronger than most uncles or something like that. But it kind of seems like it's more political person that hides in the shadows that don't really fight. Oh, she also says what if Blackbeard comes back and takes Kaido's devil fruit? Then he would get Logia, Permecia, finally Zoan. I didn't really believe that back in the day when I still thought Kaido was just a dragon. But now that it actually is a fruit, I kind of believe that now. What about you, now?
About E,
Yeah, Eam or the Blackbeard stuff.
yeah, I don't. I mean, it's kind of like repeating what you said. I don't think because of the information we got, I don't think Dean would be able to beat Kaido or Big Mom. Like you said, more of a political person or somebody that's behind the scenes. Um, but I mean, I could be wrong. You know, that individual may be somebody that's fairly strong or have like a mental uh, power there to be able to control other people and stuff. But um, I would still put Kaido and Big Mom over Buddy.
Good. Bon QQ also says Eam Sama is black. He is a fighter, fam. Emo might be the Floyd Mayweather of the One Piece verse. Mm, maybe. That's a big maybe. Maybe.
You said who is the Floyd Mayweather of the One Piece first?
Nah, she said emo.
Oh, we can see that bug in one fight.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well, it is 4:38 YMN. So probably gonna end this. Wake up, watch WandaVision, and wait for y'all to watch this. We can do that whole series review. Oh, and shoot, I gotta do the My Hero review too.
G got a bedtime, y'all. You can't hang, man.
What? I can I just got two. I got finished this, and then I got two videos to do back to back. I need a little bit of rest.
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm about to pull over here myself
Yeah,
in
I
a
know.
little bit. Get like 30 minutes.
Yo, you gotta watch one of his.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I don't, cause you know the theories I had, bro. Like I was telling you all, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I was telling you, like, it's just like they just shot every last one of them things down. Like, nah, this ain't it. Yeah, you remember that fly or cicada? Yeah, that was just a bug. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It's not Mephisto. I was like, that's crazy. And I was like, oh yeah, you know all the nightmare references? Yeah, it might not be nightmare either. I'm just like,
you
oh
still
okay.
get the bunny.
Huh?
You still get that bunny.
Well, what? What the bunny? What?
It could be somebody.
If anybody, if anything, okay, because like even then with that, right? With the Senior Scratchy or Senior Scratchy stuff, like, because I had looked this up back then when it first happened, on that first or second episode or whatever. I was looking up different names of the devil, right? And Scratch or Senior or something was like, that was a part of it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was thinking on the lines of that. But then, like, her son, Nicholas Scratch, I'm like, that could be him. Or that could just be her familiar, which is a cat in the comics. To be like that. But then, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it was black any other time. And that familiar can, like, they got powers. So I'm like, all right. But it's, at the end of the day, it's either the familiar, Nicholas Scratch, or an entity that could or could not be controlling them, or just in cahoots with them. But that book, though, that book, somebody was saying it got taken from Doctor Strange's spot because it was like a chain that had a bunch of hexagons on it. That would have been there to wrap up, like keep that book up there. It's got a yellow glow to it, and a lot of people think it's the Dark Lord or
The
I
dark
forgot the
hole.
name. Dark Hole. Yeah, there you go. But I was just like, I don't know, 'cause I thought it was the same one from Agents of Shield, but it's not. So like, I don't know. But Agents of Shield technically not canon to the MCU now. So all that stuff that I didn't watch, I'm like, well, it ain't no sense to be watching it again. It's not.
I thought it never was.
I, the way it was setting it up, it made it seem like it was. If you go back and watch those episodes in between the other movies, they set up all the movies perfectly. Essentially, Marvel is doing the same thing again, just with a different cast and different shows. Like that's all they're doing in my eyes, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm gonna watch it. I can't say I'm as excited as I was a couple weeks ago. And really, reason because it's about to end. Um, but all in all, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. If it's out right now, I'm about to watch it. So,
Yeah, it is.
all right, I'm about to watch it.
All right. Before we go, Bon QQ says, is Jiroxi alive? Why they always give Zoro a power up and they make him look like Vegeta later? Bleach characters get the most drip, swag on. Kevin Durant is a big Bleach fan. Um, I kind of believe Orochi's still alive because at first I didn't, but at the same time I was like, he had a mythical zone that was kind of easy for him to die. And then I kept thinking like heads are gonna grow back, but a Hydra and a Orochi are two different things. But we did see that long head dude like look at something and then walk away like 10 chapters ago. Uh, I
Yeah.
guess
So
we kind of get with Zoro. What is it?
I said, yeah, Cujo. Whatever.
Yeah, that's in there. Why do you always give Zoro a power of make move Vegeta? Uh, I mean, Emma isn't really a power up, but that's why Bleach cares to get the most drip.
Talking about what?
I never really seen Bleach like that. I watched like a few episodes of it. I only got episode 3. But I mean, I've seen like a lot of manga panels and anime stuff. I mean, what they do get on is pretty nice though. And
You just
they know
said
how to match.
Zoro didn't have a power up.
Kevin Durant is a big Bleach fan. I did not know that.
He gonna
That's
skip
pretty
over
nice.
that. That's great.
And you got anything to say for me? You got anything to say for me? No.
Yeah, man. Enma's a power up for Zoro. The Ray suit is a power up for Sanji.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If you say that, then yeah, I guess all right then.
Check out. Well, like, comment, subscribe. Check out WandaVision. Hey, it's this show on Netflix I just watched. High Rise. High Rise something. It's an anime. Check that out. It's like a combination of Alice in Borderlands. If y'all seen it, if not, watch that. With dang, what did I just watch? I can't remember. It's a combination of 2 different films or 2 different animes in like one. That's the vibe it gives off anyway. But it's decent. It got some gestures in there, some sexual gestures in there. It's kind of funny. It gets redundant, but it's pretty interesting. That's all I got.
Well, I generally thanks and appreciate your boy Black coming out and your boy Nonsense Nap coming out to my stream today. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you all out there for being wonderful and beautiful and handsome human beings. I'll see you guys later today for my hair review and WandaVision review. Please go out and watch WandaVision. Great show. And yeah, bye bye.